Hey guys, Liz here, aka Isabelle Cheren. I know, this is a bit of a strange outfit I'm wearing. It's the Monster Burger head. It's from Equalton, it's at Equalton, sorry, and it's from Black Bantam, and I just had to do a quick vlog on it. I kept thinking, umming and ahhing what I was going to do with this, but yeah, I just had to show you because it's cracked me up. I hadn't noticed in the box when I picked up the box. I just thought it was burgers that you can eat, and I was like, oh, there's loads of burgers that you can eat, and then I realised it was a burger head and a burger chair. And the funniest thing is, one of my friends was talking to me the other night in Isabelle and said to me, her husband had gone out to get her a burger, and I was like, oh, I really fancy a burger, and she's like, I'm gonna get a burger. And so knowing that I had this in there, I suddenly quickly put the head on and took a photo and sent it to her and said, will the burger look like this? Oh, it actually makes me quite hungry looking at that. That's quite a juicy looking burger, really. Anyhow, I was just doing a quick coffee vlog because I haven't done any recently, and there's reason for that, obviously, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been filming some extra dance videos for Paragon, which I have a lot of fun doing. I also get caught up filming for their sort of like the demo videos that they do on their Facebook page, so I do that for them. And so I've been busy, and also I've been doing stuff for Halloween, clearly. So each of my characters has had a Halloween moment. We aren't finished yet, believe me. I'm working on something at the moment, and whether it works out is another thing, because it's a bit of a task to do what I'm going to do. But if it doesn't, then you won't know about it, and you can never say anything. But I am working on something. I've got we still have a couple of characters to go, because you haven't seen it all yet. But there's not much time left. Yeah, so I've been busy, and the other day, what was it, last weekend, on the Sunday night, because I had Monday off. I had Monday off as a day off, and when some friends, let me tell you, I went to film a music event, and part of it was to Relay for Life, but also it was to farewell a singer in SL who's leaving SL to pursue singing career. So, you know, Second Life's lost, but the world's gain, as they say. And I was asked to go and film it. Lag. Oh my God. Lag. Have you ever filmed something and the body parts would not come together? And do you know, that's the one thing I can say about catwa heads, that I have to say, is that when there is a great deal of lag, that is the one head that never reses to me. So clearly I walk around with a pair of teeth and a brain and eyes, and so does every other catwa wearer to me. And I don't know why that is, and that's been a number of years that I've found that. So all the other heads will res to me, but as soon as someone's head isn't resing, I know they're a catwa. And if I say, are you a catwa, they're like, how did you know? And I'm like, because you're not resing. And I don't know why. But that's a very interesting thing. So that's something I'm going to go back to catwa and find out about, as to why in times of lag that particular head doesn't res. It's my favourite head. So now that leads me on to what I was going to say about the catwa head not resing. So I'm at this event with huge lag, okay? So there's a lot of people. It's been an event that's run, I think it was 8 hours of this event, and I was sort of like 2/3 of the way through, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to salvage footage from that event. A week later, I'm still trying to salvage footage. But the guy that I went to film, unfortunately, he had a catwa head on. And I spent an hour trying to get him to res. And it was just on his last song at the end, his head suddenly appeared. And you know when you just think, well, that is just ridiculous. And I'm like, oh my God, no. So I've been trying to get together with this guy all week, who's obviously really busy in real life, to try and film him doing exactly what he did so that I could put it in the video. And so I've spent a lot of time this week trying to sort of do that. And it's not so easy to coordinate with people who've got busy lives. So yeah, Lag, oh my god, it's the worst thing on this planet. It really is. And I probably don't help myself because I like to film with my graphics up a bit. You know, to me, I don't want the video to look like a cartoon. I want it to look like the avatars, not like a cartoon character that's sort of like no shadows and stuff like that. So I always try and put that in, but maybe that's to the detriment, but oh my god, what a nightmare. So I'm still working on that. So I've been really, really busy, and then of course I've been really busy with work, but yeah, one huge Halloween video to work on. As I said, I'm not sure that that's going to come off or not, because it's a few things that I've got to do to it, and it's a bit of a number of people if they've got the time. Other than that, I'm fine. Oh yes, have I turned my spare room into a Airbnb yet? Hell no. Want to know why? My son still hasn't come and collected his stuff. I mean, seriously, God, he's been gone 3.5 months. Yeah, it's going to be 4 months soon. And I'm still storing his stuff in that spare room. I can't paint the room. I can't do anything because that stuff's in the way. I can't even rent it out. And it's just like, oh my God. And now it's starting to go into winter. Well, no one's going to want it, are they? No one's going to travel in the winter. So yeah, that's not going very well at the moment. However, I have a flatmate moving in. Not yet though, unfortunately. She's going to be moving in May next year. However, that could potentially be earlier. She is from Slovenia, and her friend that's from there is homesick, so he's going to go back, and she's going to move in with me. And it sounds to me, after discussion today, she might be perhaps moving in earlier, so I won't have to worry about the Airbnb thing. Maybe, who knows? But she's a good laugh. So, and she knows I do this, and it was a funny conversation. I said to her, "You can move in as long as you understand what I do." And she's like, "Oh, you mean the YouTube thing?" I was like, "Yeah, that YouTube thing." And she says, "I see no point." And I'm like, "You don't need to see the point." She's like, "But I see no point." I'm like, "You don't need to see the point." She's laughing and she's like, "I don't bloody see no point." And I'm like, "That's good. You go and do your jiu-jitsu and I'll do my little stuff." No, actually, she's got that amazing sense of humour. She's like really dry and really funny, and I think we're going to have a good laugh, actually. So I'm looking forward to it. She's younger than me, actually. She's 29, but you know, great head on her shoulders, got a great work ethic. Unfortunately, a lot of people over here don't have that great work ethic. It's very rare I come across a great work ethic like mine, because I do. I have a good work ethic. I always have. I was brought up that way. A lot of people aren't, and yeah, she's got a fantastic work ethic. So I said to her, "Right, you can do the bathroom and the kitchen floors, and I'll just hoover." That's okay. I can't do her accent, actually. She's funny. Yeah, so I look forward to that. Apart from that, nothing else. It's just been sort of up and down, as you do. I've been up and down, mostly in the real world, stuff going on as that happens. Virtual world, my God, I've had some problems with Sansar. I'm desperate to be in Sansar and filming and stuff at the moment, and I can't go atlas hopping and I can't do anything because I'm actually going to say something negative, because since they updated Sansar to the Avatar 2, I can't teleport like normal anymore, and it's been a nightmare, and it's got worse. But I have to give them their due. Sansar are very good. That's my cat playing. Sansar are very good at trying to fix the issue, and they've been emailing me backwards and forth, and I'm don't ask me, it's all this technical stuff I've been doing to my computer, and doing these log files, and then I went into this thing called the dummy file today, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is, but yeah, okay. So I've been doing all that sort of thing, and hopefully I cross my fingers and cross my toes that it will eventually be fixed, because I really like Sansar. I really enjoy going in there, and I was in the middle of trying to build something, and I'm like, no, don't be doing this to me now. You know, I've got one experience that's sort of in the background. I need to publish that bit in the background, and I haven't done it. And then I've got this other experience that I've been working on, and I'm trying to get help on, and yeah, everything's come to a standstill. I just log in, and all I can do in Sansar is log in and stand in my home space, which no one can visit and you can't voice in. So it's kind of like, well, I suppose I could log in and stand there and show, hey, do you know what? I'm going to log in and do blog outfits until they fix it, because that's the one thing I can do. I can stand in my room. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I might do a fashion show in my room, because that's about all I can do. Yeah, and I know a lot of you don't embrace the idea of Sansar because you're worried that Second Life's going to go away. It's not going to go away. Such a different place, honestly. Such a different place, such a different feel. And, you know, it doesn't have to be your bag. But I like it because it's asexual. There's not that leaning towards sort of the adult stuff. I like the fact that people as young as 13 can pop in and they can learn things and you know, stuff like that. I like the art. I love what creators can make. And I really love the graphics and all of that. And yeah, it's not, you can't compare the two. And I think if you go in there with an open mind, and that's what I would say to you, go in there with a really open mind. Don't expect Second Life 2, because that's not what it's there for. That was never its intention. Just go in there with an open mind, and you don't just give up at the first hurdle because I can't do this and I can't do that. I mean, I spent a lot of time learning how to walk. I've just, you know, now I walk and I run, and I'm like, hey, watch me go. But you know, but there are things in there that you can do that's so different. You know, for example, in Second Life, you need to click something to animate something. And I'll say, and I said this a while ago on a video I did at Scurry Waters, the amazing thing that you can step on a little jet ski boat or anything, and you don't have to animate and click to stay on it. It goes with you. You are then on it, and it goes with you. Now, to me, that's mind-blowing. And I don't think people stop and think about that stuff often enough, because that is mind-blowing in comparison. And so it's better in some ways to me, because you're not relying on you know, sort of click and sit, animate, and to be animated by another object. You can actually do that yourself. You can pick up a ball. You don't need to add it to yourself to pick up a ball. You can pick up a ball and throw it, and you don't have to be on you know, those bloody glass VR things. You don't have to be wearing them. You can just pick up that ball, like click with your mouse, and you can pick it up, and your hand picks it up, and then you can throw it. I mean, that's pretty cool to me, and it still remains cool to me. And you know, I'm part of, like, I want to be there and grow with it, and I really like it as much as I like Second Life. I like them both, and I like them both for very different reasons. You know, and I've met some interesting people in Sansar. Again, I'm a bit of a quiet person because I'll go and film and stuff, but when I do come across someone that's voicing, it's really nice to stop and chat, and it's really cool because you can chat to anybody around the world. You can do that in Second Life, but it's a different kind of thing. You're not in there in Second Life. It is Second Life, so you're living it like a Second Life. Whereas in Sansar, you are objectively meeting people and you're talking to them, and it's such a different thing. And I love them both. Do you think I need some help? No. Do you know what? Can I tell you something? I had a dream the other night. It was the most bizarre dream. I think one of my friends thought I was losing my marbles. I dreamt, it was a really good dream. So I'm there, I'm in a black dress, I'm out, I'm being sassy and all that. And in the dream, one of my friends in Second Life tells me they identify as an ant. And I'm like, Yeah. So all sorts of strange things start happening, and then someone says that, you know, it's not really good to drink water, water's bad for you, and breathing air is bad for you. And there's all these strange things coming out of my dream, and I was like, this is kind of like back to front. But the penultimate bit was me, and that was I suddenly found myself living the life of my cats. So I would sleep on the floor, or I'd sleep in a basket, and my cats would sleep on my bed. At dinner time, I would cook them dinner because they can't cook, feed it to them on a plate, and I would be in the kitchen eating the dinner off the floor. I mean, this could be a deep psychological thing. The other thing was the toilet. I would use the cat litter and they would use the toilet. It was just so surreally bizarre. I woke up going, what the hell was that about? But it makes for interesting stuff. It's amazing what our little minds do when we least expect it. Anyhow, right, yeah, so this is about face, because I normally do a coffee earlier on in the week, but as I said a few weeks ago, I was doing the run-up with the videos for Halloween, and the last one was, so the first one was partly Thelma, kind of, Thelma and Trev, but that wasn't proper, they just went on a discovery thing. The second one was Beverly, very ghoulish Beverly, eating hot. Then we've had Harriet, who's gone home to see Granny. So we really have Thelma to do, and Marika. Have a think about that. Anyhow, I'm gonna go. I think I'm going nuts. Yes, I'm gonna go and see if I've got email from Sansar. I keep doing all these things to my computer. Maybe they could help me make it run better. Actually, no, my computer runs fine. Anyhow, I'll see you later. Okay, ciao for now. Bye.